Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Daniel Mengden is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to per 9 innings pitched.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels
now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go NO as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Fegley corrals it, and the throw is in time. Acuna is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So one away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Profar comes up with it, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. Luis Castillo will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in,
leading off
Marcus
for the
Semien.
A's,
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Zero.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Semien in an 0-2 hole has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the home
fielder. You better look out for that cleanup spot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. And now for the Angels, Mookie Betts.
Leading off
his
with the
career numbers in this
right
matchup.
field.
He's 1 for 5.
Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Runner! The 2-0 on the way. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Betts stands at second with no outs. Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3-2 pitch. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball four.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in now, number 21. He'll take his first hacks here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting seventh.
Standing in now,
the shortstop, number 19.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Three runs already home here. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but
Batting
3
ninth,
fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Villanueva.
Stepping in now, Christian Villanueva, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti on his horse. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
All right, guys,
Now
so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna, and their runners at the corners now. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Flip of his glove for 1. Wheeler to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Angels. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the A's.
Hey, we're still in
the
the
left
early
fielder,
stages in this one. They're
Chris
only down by a couple of runs.
Davis.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Kind of pitching it backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on
Batting
one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count. Stephen Piscotty will be next. 1 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted
Batting
him
sixth.
inside on a 3-1 count.
right
The ump
fielder.
thought it was just a tad
Steve
off the plate.
Bass.
Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the
Piscotty.
umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Striding in, Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a... The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Olsen, base runner at first with 1 out. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving
Batting
up walks
seventh.
in bunches, and
The
that's
designated
already 2
hitter.
walks here in the
Yeah.
early going. We'll see if this continues to be an
Pinter.
issue for him as this start continues.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Aye.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness
Batting
against
eighth.
him. He was putting up a
catcher.
good fight and fouling
Yeah.
a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher,
Begley.
it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Josh Begley. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the concrete staircases and gone.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jurickson.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Tovar over to his right, and the inning is over. So the A's put up a 3-spot. Digging in, George Springer. He's 0-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
George.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And it's fouled away. Fouls this one off. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate,
now
but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready now for L.A., Mookie Betts. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Springer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's the case right there where
now
pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels strand 1. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa.
Leading off for the A's,
as the
shortstop,
product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning.
Semien.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other half.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ramon Laureano waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location.
The batter,
so a good job
number
there
22.
of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball outside the zone.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say,
Up next
that's a great AB.
the
Down
third
0-2,
baseman,
you work the walk,
Matt
but if you're a pitcher like
Chapman.
me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
3 balls.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Hit on the ground to third. From his knees. What a flip for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of
The
the
left
throw.
fielder,
Boy,
number
that
2.
was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make a stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Olson, a 25-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is offered out and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, 1 down here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 19.
Singling in now, Tovar. He reached on a single in his first try. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To short. Taken in by Simeon. And that's the second out.
Up next for
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He singled his last time up.
Lucroy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 out, nobody on. To third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 5 and the Angels 3. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff,
The
Heidi.
Athletic.
Thanks.
The right fielder,
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next hit.
Piscotty.
He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back
Now
to the dugout to have a
the
little chat
designated
about
hitter.
your approach.
Yeah.
Not a lot of positives to draw from that. At bat. When you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And that brings up Chad Pinder.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And it's fouled away. 5 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes
Up
in this
next for
inning.
Oakland.
He looks really
The
sharp
catcher.
out there, guys.
Josh Begley.
Next up for the A's, Josh Begley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Now to the plate, Christian Villanueva. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Ball and a strike. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiredness right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Simeon is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman,
That's
number 4.
exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's George Springer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Standing in, Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman
for him here in this one.
Jurickson Profar.
And he lays off for ball 1. a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Jurickson Profar.